How you doing, folks? I'm Trent Henderson. You're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. That's right. It's the end of the year. We are lit. I'm lighting up with so much enlightening, insightful information to be able to come back and give to you. And so I got a question today. Somebody just asked me a question or whatever not too long ago, and it was basically like, what if you're trying to do something with your life and you're trying to live a much more positive life, and you don't have any support? There's no one really to lean on in those times of, despair, or times when you need to call on friends or even family. What do you do when you don't have anybody there to pat you on the back and say, hey man, you're an awesome person. I want to help you do this thing that you're doing. I want to help you start this business. What do you do? Well, the first thing that we got to understand is that everybody is not on the same level of consciousness. One thing that I realized on my journey a long time ago, I realized that, I have a different level of awareness from some people, because everybody's on their own journey, right? Everybody's doing their own thing on their own journey. Everybody's trying to do the best that they can to make their lives right. You got to realize, you're living your life. You expect support. You expect somebody to be there for you and to help you out. The universe always has a funny way of helping you out when you don't even think that it's helping you. And to rely on the universe in order to be helped, you have to have a lot of patience. When you are wanting to live a better life, and like say if you wanted to live a life where you begin to do all the things that you really want to do, you're gonna have to go through a lot of rocky road, a lot of chaos, a lot of adversity. You have to go down in order to go up, folks. So there's gonna be a storm before a nice sunny day, okay? And like I said, people not being there for you, if you feel like you're lonely all the time, people not being there for you, folks, it's not that they don't really want to, or it's not that they don't love you, folks. It's just that some people are so focused on trying to make their life right and whatnot that they probably forget that, hey, I need to support you. I need to support you a little bit from time to time. And so you're probably the sensitive person who thinks about not receiving any help from time to time, and that's simply because you probably have a high level of awareness. And I suspect that if you're subscribed to me and you watch me, that you do have a higher level of consciousness, and that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't mean that we're better or you're better than anybody around you. But another thing I want you to understand too, folks, is some people have a different way of supporting you. It's not necessarily like a pat on the back, or giving you a hug for an achievement, or coming out and seeing your seminar, or coming to your rap concert, or whatever you're doing. If you're not getting support, but you might hear that people, or you might learn that people around you heard about it. Folks, like I said, with some people, folks, you have to use success to get them to adhere to the things that you're doing. Like, that's why I say, like, it's not a bad thing that people don't support you. It's not bad. It's just that some people love you so much that they don't want you to get hurt. Like, for instance, your parents. I know some people's parents are hard on them, and they think that it's like hate, or mom might be jealous of me or something like that. That's usually not the case, to be honest, folks. It's just that our parents, they love you so much that they just have a different way of showing you that they care. So a parent's number one thing that they worry about is fear of you going out into the unknown, doing your own thing or whatever, versus you being a lawyer, like they said, or you working at the school, or being a teacher. And I totally understand. You want to do your own thing. You want to live your own life. And so what you have to do is take control over your life. You're gonna hear people tell you, you know, that what you're doing is not good or you're making a bad decision. No, people might not support it at all because, like I said, a lot of people probably just don't understand that. And so I know some people feel stuck who are trying to start living a better life and trying to, you know, support themselves. Some people just literally feel stuck, like they can't get out of that everyday, you know, habitual pattern of like working hard all the time, never having any time off. And you know, that's fine, man. But like I said, man, you really have to like look at it as a blessing, you know, and instead of like, you know, talking back to people or being rude or being malicious, you know, just kind of like let them say what they want to say. But you just use your craft or success, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to become, art teacher, whatever you're trying to do, start your own business, you know, your own hair salon. Just do your own thing, man. Just do your own thing and just love what you do. And the more that you begin to get better at it, the more you become good at what you're doing, the more, you know, people around you will see that, hey, you ain't playing. Like, you really is about this life. You know, being on my YouTube journey for like 2 years now, end of this year will make full 2 years. You know, I had to learn that a long time ago. When I first was uploading videos, folks, wasn't nobody watching me. I uploaded at least like 50, 60 videos before I even got like 10, 15 subscribers. You know, wasn't nobody watching me. I felt like I was like stupid or something. Like I felt like I was just being, you know, left out in the world. And this was a much worse point than I am now. And it's funny because where I am now feels like the same place I was at back then, but it's not true. That's a part of failing forward. That's my little thing, my little slogan I use for what is success. Failing forward. No matter how good you get or where you become in life, if you're trying to always better yourself, which is success, self-development every day, folks, you're gonna feel like people don't support you. So it's okay, they do support you. Don't get it twisted. It's a blessing, folks. So speak or let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Peace.